Snoochie boochies! That doesn't really sound too natural coming out of my mouth. Yeah. I think only Jason Mewes really could say that. Yeah, I guess so. Anyways, what's happening, guys? Dave here. I just wanted to do like a little quick review because last night, if you guys were following me on my social media stuff, I drove out to LA to the Ace Hotel venue, theater, Ace Theater, whatever, to watch Jay and Silent Bob Reboot that was presented by Kevin Smith, and of course there was like a question Q&A afterwards. Of course he showed the movie. He came out, spoke before it, showed the movie, and then did a Q&A. And I just wanted to give like a little quick review. When it comes to my origin story with the View Askew universe, yes, that's right. He had a universe, a shared universe before the MCU. It was just funny because, you know, he had a lot of the actors play different roles. So when it came to the Avengers movie, which was Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, where everybody just kind of came into one, you had like people playing multiple roles. It was kind of cool. But yeah, when it came to falling in love with his movies, I guess you could say it was Mallrats. I remember watching Mallrats on Stars in like 1996 or something like that, and I just loved it. I loved Jason Lee's character because he reminded me of me, sort of. I mean, obviously, I was really young. I think it was just because just the way he smart mouth and his love of movies and comics. So it was kind of like yeah, that character really was like, yeah, I like that guy. And then I went and watched Clerks, and then Chasing Amy, and Dogma, and all the stuff like that, and then Jay and Silent Bob. When it comes to this movie, I mean, it was. I expected it to be stupid, and it was. It was over the top stupid. It was over the top, very. He knew exactly what it wanted to be. It was very fourth wall, and you know, it's just Kevin Smith having fun. He funded the movie, he got it funded, and he's doing it the way that he wanted to do it. And he wanted to make the movie that he wanted to make. He just wanted to have fun and do another chapter in Jay and Silent Bob. And I totally respect that. There's a lot of good cameos, and there's some good laughs. I didn't get really like any belly laughs, but if I were to compare it to Strikes Back, I think Strikes Back was a better made movie overall, and even like Dogma and stuff like that. For this one, it was just really goofy. You know, it's just really goofy. But like I said, it was great. It was even great seeing Affleck back. He also, in his Q&A, somebody, of course, asked him about reuniting with Ben Affleck because they didn't talk for about a decade. He talked about that whole thing, and it was really cool. It was a really good story. If I got up to the mic, I would have asked that same thing too, and then I would have asked, and did he tell you what happened with Justice League? That would have fucking that wouldn't have gone over well. People probably would have and then just yelled out, "Release the Snyder Cut!" No, that would have been it because you know that they talked about stuff. I'm sure they did, but yeah. But overall, it was a fun time. It was a good. The Q&A was the best part because if you've ever seen a Q&A from Kevin Smith, I mean, he brought his daughters and two of the other actresses that were in the movie as well. So if you ever listen to a Q&A, he'll answer a question, but he just goes off on a story. And it'll take like 10, 15 minutes just to do one question. So, but yeah, overall, like, if you're a fan of the movies, watch it when it comes out, or if it gets in select theaters in a year, go watch it. You don't expect anything like spectacular. Just expect. I mean, there was like a deep pull cameo in this movie that if you hadn't seen this movie that came out in the early 90s, you're not going to know who the fuck that person was. And I did, luckily. But yeah, good times. Snooch to the motherfucking nooch. Talk to you guys later.